Hello, everybody. I don't know why I always say hello twice. I think I just like to do it twice for good measure. I don't really even know. But hello. I'm so glad y'all are here. I'm glad that I'm here because with the summer, I don't know about you, but I've been in straight up chill mode. I mean, the couch is my friend. So I am really excited. There has been a reschedule of this because we were supposed to be talking lip liner in May. However, the tornadoes that decided to try to make friends with the Northeast, they had other plans. So I am happy that we are here together. My name is Keela Fowler. I am the founder and CEO of 85 Beauty, and I am here to talk with you today about lip liner. Before we get started, I want to make sure that everyone is able to hop on in here. I have my water with a straw, which I will mention in a moment. I have my lip liners and all of my supplies. I'm just making sure I've got all of the things that I need. I'm going to put a couple of things in the comment box right now. First thing that's going in there is the website, so that if you don't know about 85 Beauty, if you are new here, you can learn all things, and you can sign up for our email list so that you can get monthly updates on tips and tricks, beauty insider knowledge, and you can also have a update and a preview of what's coming up this month, because something in particular is happening next week, which is super exciting. And if you're on the email list, then you already know about it. And if you're not, well, you need to go to 85beauty.com and then click join now. So just pop that into the comment box. And then later on, there's something else I'm going to tell you about, which is super exciting. It's a big day over here in 85 Beauty Land. So I'm just going to give us like a quick moment so that everybody can kind of get settled. They can make sure everyone is good to go and that everything is working. Because let me tell you, sometimes Facebook lets you down. And by Facebook, I mean technology. And by technology, I mean this Mercury being in retrograde nonsense. I really know nothing about any of that stuff, except the fact that several of my friends follow and will tell me at any given time that, yes, that's what's happening. Mercury is in retrograde. And that is supposed to be some like big moment where it affects technology and breaks everything. And let me tell you, I'm starting to believe it, because if you follow me at all on Instagram or on my private Facebook page, then you know that it has interrupted my coffee consumption, and I am not okay with that. I've had some issues. I have fixed them. I'm back on the coffee train. I've had 2 cups today. I am happy as a clam. But, dude, it's serious business. So just letting you know that as long as Mercury is being kind, we're going to be okay. So let's see here. It looks like we're good to go. Just one more minute. Okay. So yeah, we're good to go. Alrighty. So lip liner. What is it? Why does it matter? Why are we talking about it? Best way to say this. I love lip liner. Lip liner is my friend, and I want it to be your friend. But the only way that's really going to happen is if you are able to kind of give lip liner a clean slate. What I mean by that is a lot of us have this idea in our heads about what lip liner is supposed to be, and it's based on what other people have told us. And by other people, it's basically any kind of like magazines, or I don't even want to talk about Instagram, because Instagram is like a whole nother land of what beauty's supposed to be, and I don't agree with it. So what I found is whenever I would talk about lip liner, or I'd bring up lip liner, or I'd ask somebody about lip liner, you would get one of 2 responses. First response would be, oh, you use that? Like just utter shock and disbelief that that was a makeup product that I was using. And then the second would be, like, what do you do with it? Just complete and utter confusion about its purpose. So what I wanted to do was talk to you today about what it's for, how to use it, and the different ways that it can completely change your makeup life when it comes to lip color. So, number one, purpose of lip liner, we're going to talk about 4 specific things. Number 1 is for it to accentuate your lips. Number 2, for it to correct or balance your lip line. Number 3, to prevent bleeding of lip color, meaning like having it travel outside the lip line and getting messy. And then number 4, to make a color work. And what I mean by that is when you have a particular lip color and it looks pretty by itself, but on you it's maybe too light or it's too bright or it just doesn't look right. It needs a little something more. That something more is typically a good lip liner. So we're going to start with how to apply it and talking about accentuating your lips. So I have a variety of lip liners here. And when it comes to price point, it's just like it runs the gamut. So you can get more expensive lip liners, you can get less expensive, like more affordable lip liners. And I tend to fall on the less expensive spectrum because I find that they just work. So the ones that I prefer the most are the NYX lip liners, NYX. NYX lip liners are my favorites. When it comes to something that is going to go on easily, it's going to last, easy to sharpen, that's super important. And I have 3 colors. I have plush red, I have hot red, and I have nutmeg. And for me, these are basically the staples. I typically don't use as much lip liner as I do lipstick or lip gloss. I believe that you typically need like a neutral, something that is going to be whatever is neutral for you. So for me, it's going to be a brown, such as this one. This is the color nutmeg, and I'm going to swatch this for you. That was a dumb idea because you can't see it there. So that is nutmeg. I wear red lipstick. Y'all know, if you know me at all, I love red lipstick. So I like a classic red, and that is going to be, this is hot red. And then I also, as I said, have plush red, which is slightly pinker. So I would definitely have a neutral, I would have a red, and then I would have any other kind of, for me, I'm going to choose a darker color. So this one is not by NYX, but it is the Makeup Forever Aqua Lip, and it is in 12C. And this is, I don't really like plum, so I'm nervous to say the color, to say it's like a plummy color, but it's like a deeper kind of eggplant. It's like an eggplant color. So beyond that, you would only need a different kind of lip liner if you're going to have a specific kind of lip color. Like if you're going to have an orange lip color and you want it to stay orange, you don't want to change the color or make it look more red, then you're going to want to get a lip liner that matches. But typically, your lip liner is not going to change the color of the lipstick you put on top of it unless that's your goal. What we're talking about first is just accentuating the lips. So my go-to is going to, like I said, be that kind of, is that side? Nope, this side. It's going to be like that brown kind of color. So I have NYX Nutmeg. I also have from Pat McGrath, this is a pricey one. This is called Manhattan. And then I have the most favorite beautiful lip liner that has ever existed in this world, and it's discontinued. Like, can we just all have a moment of silence for discontinued products that made us so happy and then they're gone? Oh, the Essay Edit was apparently not supposed to be limited edition, but then became limited edition and they got rid of it. I can't even. This color is number 06 Nude Scene, and it's the most perfect lip liner I've ever used in my life. The consistency is phenomenal. The wear time is forever. It is the perfect color. It has like a hint of eggplant plummy, but like it's beautiful. I wear it almost every single day that I'm going to wear a neutral color. And I bought 2 because I knew it was going out, and it's a twist up, which means there's going to be a moment where I'm going to click this thing and it's not going to raise, and I will cry tears of sadness because it'll be gone. But that's not what we're focusing on. So what you would do to accentuate your lips is you're going to do quick sketches all the way around. So I'm going to use nutmeg. And here's what's important. If you want to make sure that you sharpen your lip liners. These are basically sharpened. I don't need like a super sharp line for this, but I like to start at the corners and work my way up and then down. What I would recommend is that you take some time to kind of get a feel for your lip line. So I'm familiar. I spend a lot of time wearing lip liner, but you want to really see what direction, right? Like where are the curves in your lips? Because what happens a lot when lip liner goes wrong is people try to make their lips look larger using lip liner, which I do not recommend because it's too noticeable. It looks dated and it's going to smear everywhere. So I just don't go in that direction at all. So you kind of have like 2 lip lines. If you really look very closely, you have the darker line that's outlining, but then right along the top of that is like almost like a highlighted line. If you look and you see like a lighter flesh color right up here, you see that? If you want your lips to look larger, you would just put the lip liner a little bit higher right on that kind of outside lip line area. If you want to just keep your lips the size that they are and just do a regular line, you're going to start on the actual line, which is what I do. So I start in the corner. And what I'm saying by quick sketches is I'm not just going to shroop. That's not the point. With any kind of liner, eyeliner, and lip liner, you want to take it slow. You want to do sketches, kind of like connect the dots if you think of it that way. So I am not going to talk my way through this because if I'm moving my lips, then I can't draw on them. My mirror is here, so that's why you see me looking over here. Now when I get to this is your Cupid's bow right here, you do have some options. You can go with your Cupid's bow, and I like to do like an X right where it is. Just go ahead and cross that. And then connect from the other side. Now the color I'm using is pretty subtle, so it doesn't look really dark. That's because it's supposed to be a neutral color. So you want to choose something that's similar to your natural lip color. And then what's really important is that you fill in the corners. The corners are going to tell the truth about if you've missed any coverage of your lips, so that when you start talking, that's normally when you would see a gap of your lip color. So you want to really get into the corners and just scribble it in. From there, if you're going to just wear a neutral lipstick, like I am, you just go ahead, swipe on your lipstick. And you're good to go. Done and done. So that would be just your first run of every day applying lip liner, no muss, no fuss, not making it complicated. Okay? Now I'm going to take this off and show you how you could use lip liner to balance or correct your lip line. Okay. Listen, everyone's lips are not perfectly symmetrical, which means you may have a certain area of your lips that maybe, for example, the way that this side dips on my mouth is a slightly different angle than the way it does on this side. How did I know that? Because every time I put on lipstick straight from the tube, right, straight from the bullet itself, and these are typically when I put on bright colors, is when you're going to see it. I follow the lip line, but then when I look back, it looks uneven, and I'm like, huh, that's really weird. That's how you'll notice that your lip line is not even one side to the other. So what you can do is use lip liner to cheat it. So I'm going to actually use a bright color to show you exactly what I mean. So this lipstick is Peppermint Pop from Clinique. It's the Clinique Pop Matte Lip Colors, which are my favorite mattes that have ever been created on this earth. They're so good. And I put on lipstick similar to how I put on lip liner. So it's this right here, right? That swipe, and then I do this swipe. There it is. If I follow my natural lip line, which is what I did, and it's when I start to smooth my lips together that I can see it. Right here, this like cuts further down than this side, which scoops really nicely. Annoying. I can correct it with lipstick if I wanted to, or I could use a lip liner. So what I would do is I would take my lip liner. You typically want to put lip liner on before you put your lipstick on. However, you could also take your lip liner and use it as a corrector. So what I could do is go right outside this corner and just scoop in that curve to balance it out. Now, what I do on one side, I kind of want to do on the other side to keep it even. Hi, Julie. So then also, if I kind of make a mess, because lipstick is messy, right? And often you want to make sure that it's perfected, especially if you're using a brighter color. I'm not going to use my lipstick to go back and forth because I'm just adding way too much color. It's going to smear, it's going to get all over the place, and then I have to blot extra to get it off. Whereas if I just use a lip liner, what I can do is just even out those areas. So you want to think of it similar to if you ever drew as a kid, like when you're coloring. I was always impressed by the kids who would kind of outline their picture. So let's say they're going to draw a tree, right? They would draw the trunk, and then they would draw the like big bush part of the leaves of the tree, and then they would sketch it in really lightly. So you'd see the contrast. I always thought that was so cool. You want to think of this as doing the outline and the lipstick as doing the filling in part. So you can just clean up any edges. Hi, Jen. And then that's all you need. So this can really be like, I always say that a clean makeup brush is like a magic eraser. It can kind of blur and get rid of any smudges that you have if you are doing eyeliner or eyeshadow. Your lip liner is like a perfector. You can use it to kind of to balance out, sharpen, and perfect your lipstick. So let's see here, that was for balancing and correcting. Now, to prevent bleeding of lip color, when you are going to wear any kind of darker, brighter, bolder lip color, what can happen and what typically happens throughout the day is bleeding. What that means is if I say that, let's say I put color right here, Throughout the day, you want to think about you're talking, you are drinking things, you're eating, and your mouth is constantly moving with color on top of it, which means the color's shifting around every single time you move your mouth. I talk a lot, so my color is always moving around. So what's going to happen is it's going to extend past your lip line if you don't have lip liner on. That's one of the reasons lip liner is great. It kind of acts like a fence, and it keeps everything in its own property line where it belongs, right? So you don't have to worry as much about it slipping around. Now, whenever you put lip gloss on top of anything, it's going to move more. That's just something you need to know. However, when you use a lip liner, it helps to fence in your lip color. That's what makes it lovely. So I would do like a demo of that, but I basically already did. So the only thing that I would say is I don't recommend using a lip liner and a lip gloss right on top of it. Because like I said, gloss tends to move everything around. And what it will often do is kind of pick up the pigment of the lip liner and slide it around. And that just gets messy. So I don't recommend doing that. Okay, up next. Making a color work. This is super important. Whew. That's better. Okay, so first I'm going to put on a little lip balm just so that I can rehydrate my lips. Y'all, I only use makeup wipes for getting something off quickly, such as this, or to get makeup off of my hands. I do not recommend using makeup wipes to take off your makeup. They're really harsh. They end up in landfills. They are just not good for the environment or for your skin. I prefer and recommend that you use like an oil-based cleanser, like the Clinique Take the Day Off. It's like a balm. It's a cleansing balm. It's so good. It takes just a little bit. Use a use a washcloth. Get it in hot water, as hot as you can. Don't burn yourself, but get warm water, wring it out. After you've put the balm on, it literally breaks down your makeup, including your lipstick, and then you can use the washcloth to just wipe it all off. So, blot off lip balm. It will make lip liner move. It won't adhere. So you want to get rid of any excess so that your lips are like just slightly able to slip past each other. That's when you know you have the right consistency. So there is a particular lipstick that I love. Here it is. This is, this color is called Adorable. It's by Milani. The Milani Amore matte lipsticks are some of the longest lasting liquid lipsticks that I've ever used, and they don't move and they don't get super crackly and gross. So I highly recommend them. However, a color like this is way, oh, you can't even see it. That is way too light for me. I'm just going to let you see what this looked like. Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. That's cute. No, it's not. Oh, gosh. This is painful. I've actually never put this on without a lip liner on before. Now I know why. Huh. Okay. So as you can see, this is not my color. Oh, that's bad, right? Oh, that is a statement, right? This color is not something I would ever wear by itself. It's terrible. It's too light. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a darker lip liner. And what the liner is going to do is it's going to blend and merge the colors together. So I'm going to show you exactly what that means. I would do this with a lipstick that isn't liquid, actually, because liquid lipsticks dry down. So this is already drying, and it has a consistency that it's not going to blend and budge the way that you want it to. So I need to work quickly. So I'm going to take my lip liner. I'm just sketching in. And also, you'll notice I have to get really close to I have to get right on top of that color. Otherwise, you're going to see it peeking through. Hey, Robin. So what I actually suggest is if you're going to do liquid lip color, do your lip liner first, then put your liquid lipstick on. I'm going to show you what that looks like, and you'll see the difference. Ugh. Okay. Now, I can't even smudge my lips together because there just isn't enough slip to this lipstick. So I'm using a brush and blending in the lip liner. And so what's happening is it's shading it similar to how you would a painting, or yeah, like a painting, like if you're doing an oil painting. Now, like I said, this dried down, so it's not quite the look that I'd be going for, but I'm going to show you what it can look like if you do it the proper way. So when it comes to using a color that's too light, do your liner first, then put on your lip color. With brighter colors like the red one, you can put that on and then use the lip liner because it's going to match in color. If you are using a lighter color, you want to put the darker lip liner on first, then add the light so that you can blend it. So I'm going to take this off. And show you how you would do this the other way. Ooh, that was not a good color for me. Okay. So this way, liner first. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to almost fill my lips in all the way. So I'm just pulling the lip color down and up. So just the center is a little bit lighter. It's kind of left empty. Okay. Then I'm going to take my liquid color and I'm going to tap just a little bit of color just in the center and then use my finger to tap it in. So what's happening is we're getting a wash of color, which is just what we need because a little goes a long way with the liquid lip color. Because it's liquid, it's easily blending in with the lip liner. And then if you needed to, you could put more lip liner on top. But that is much prettier and definitely works. The other option, which this is like my favorite, MAC Cream in Your Coffee lipstick is like the greatest color I've ever used in my life. It's what I originally put on. When you smear your lips together like that, you're blending your lipstick and lip liner together. Blotting is important. Always have a paper towel, a tissue, something, so that you're taking off excess color. And then I would take a gloss, and gloss like just brings everything together. And that is going to merge all of those colors seamlessly. Tap off any excess. So here's the deal. Often when you ask someone, you will see something like this, right? This looks like it's one color. You know better because you watch me put 4 things on, but you'll see someone with what looks like the perfect lip gloss or the perfect lipstick, and you'll ask them, oh my gosh, what lip gloss are you wearing? I could tell you that I am wearing the Pure lip gloss in Focused is the name of it. But you're not going to get the same lip color that I'm currently wearing because you only asked me about the lip gloss and I only answered your question about the lip gloss. When really I'm wearing a lip liner, a liquid lipstick, a regular lipstick, and a lip gloss. But that combination of products is what created this, but you don't necessarily see it. And far too often, you will see a color on someone. It can be in a magazine, it can be on TV, it can be on The Real Housewives of any show, because I watch all of them. And it looks so good, and you're like, oh my gosh, what is she wearing? Or if you're like a Kardashian lover, you're like, what is Kim Kardashian wearing? And she's wearing like the, I don't even know what she wears anymore, right? But she used to wear like some, like, was it White Russian lip gloss by someone or other? She's also wearing other things. It's not just the lip gloss. It's typically the lip liner that acts as an anchor to hold and blend with the rest of the colors that are on top. So those are the ways that you can typically use lip liner to make your lip color work. The very last way would be to use a lip liner just as a lip color all over. So I will show you what that looks like. And then we're going to wrap it up. And I'm going to put on a lip mask because, man, my lips are just kind of sore. It's a lot. It's like exfoliating your lips 7 times. Not recommended. All right. Whew. Oh, gosh. I watch a lot of YouTube, and whenever they're doing lip swatches, they talk about how terrible that sensation is. And I'm like, oh, come on. You guys are being babies. No, they're not. It does actually kind of burn your lips after a while. Just reapplying my lip balm, blotting off the excess. And then we'll use this darker one. This is the Makeup Forever lip liner that I was talking about. So I would still do your outline. But then after you outline, just keep sketching all the way across the lip. And you want to several times smear your lips together so that the color can start to blend and transfer. The hardest part about using a lip liner is that you're going to get lines. So you need to keep smudging and smearing so that it looks like one solid color. And really make sure that you get the center lip where your mouth opens. And then I would actually just wipe the extra balm off of my brush. This is just an angle brush. You don't have to use a specific lip brush for your lips. You can use brushes for however way you like to. And this will help blend the color. Now, if I put a lip liner on top of this, it is absolutely going to, did I say lip liner? If I put a lipstick on top of this, it's absolutely going to last, but I could just use this lip liner as one color all over, done, and it's easy to reapply. Because it doesn't have something with a lot of slip on it, a lip gloss or a lipstick, it's going to last a little bit longer. So those are the major ways that you can use lip liner. I hope this was super helpful. If you have any questions, go ahead and just leave them in the comment box and I will be happy to answer them for you. And before I say goodbye, there's one super important thing that you need to know about. Just joking, there are two, because I told you about something at the beginning of the week or at the beginning of the video. So first thing is that today is the day that the doors open to my makeup coaching program. So it is a 4-week journey. It is going to take you through week by week guided videos that give you instruction and then one-on-one calls with me. And what the program is all about is learning about your likes and dislikes so that you can make better choices when makeup shopping, because it is often super overwhelming. You're not quite sure what you should purchase. You look at that wall of products and get completely overwhelmed. Someone comes to ask if they can help you and you are either intimidated by that or they steer you in the wrong direction because they don't honestly know what you like because they don't know you. And you're not quite sure what you're looking for. You just want something that's going to work. So they're going to offer you probably the trendiest thing or the thing that's the biggest bestseller right now, but that might not meet your needs. So I teach you how to identify all of those things, figure out when you should save, when you should splurge. I teach you about expiration dates, when you should get rid of makeup, so that at the end you have a full list of recommendations of products that are going to work for you. And you also know that everything you have is something you love that makes you feel beautiful. So that program is $3.99. It is open right now, so it's going to run in August. But the doors are open to purchase from now until July 31st, and then they close. And I am not certain when this program is going to open back up because I'm a teacher. School starts in September, so it's a really hectic time. I first ran the program in May. That's not true. I first opened the doors in May and then ran the program in June, took July off, and then it is opening back up to run in August. So if this is something you are interested in, you can go to 85beauty.com/makeup coaching. I'm going to put that information in the comments right now so that you can get right to the page. And it gives you all the information. There's FAQs, there's a video that I tell you about the program, and just more information. And if you're not sure, let's say you're like, I'm kind of on the fence. I need more information. I just feel like I need to get a better idea of what to expect. You can schedule a call with me. You can just email me it's really simple. The email is hello@eightyfivebeauty.com. And I will happily hop on a quick video call with you or a phone call with you, and we can talk and I can walk you through all of the questions and help you understand whether or not it's right for you. Because it is not a program where I teach you how to do makeup. And if that's what you're looking for, I don't want to get you into something that isn't really right for you, right? So that's what is happening right now. It is open. You can go explore, learn all about it right now. The other thing that is happening is next week is a super, super exciting celebration of 85 Beauty because 85 Beauty is officially 1 year old as of the 4th of July. So to celebrate, we are doing 5 days of looks is what I'm calling it. So Monday through Friday of next week, we're starting at 6:30 in the morning. Because I've been on summer hours and I need to start waking my butt up a little earlier. And also, if you go to a traditional job that starts in the morning, you're probably up trying to get ready. So you can have me on as background noise. or you can get ready with me. But it is going to be 5 days of different looks that you can do in 10 minutes or less, so that you have a variety of ways to make yourself look pretty and feel fabulous. That's happening next week. I am going to be here on the 85 Beauty page doing those videos live with you, and I'm super excited, and I hope that you can join me. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Stay fabulous.